deceptively handsome Chris Elodian. I'm Stu, the announcer. We are continuing on with winners quarterfinal, I believe. We are still freezing up just a little bit, but we got Lucas and Cloud, and we're going to be rocking out here. Tournament dreams have been buried on the battlefield one too many times for Chino and Rem's liking, but they're it's a pretty decent run for relative newcomers to this particular bracket.
Yeah, I don't recognize either of these names before. I think I've seen Rem, who's, I guess another Lucas. We got to see Crash earlier. I'm pretty sure Webb was in bracket. I don't know what happened. This bracket is honestly pretty nuts. Really top-heavy, a lot of really good players here, so might be fishing in losers. I'd have to check the bracket, but yeah, we do still have Lucas representation. Here he is in top 16 against, we got to see Chino play a little earlier, this Cloud. Definitely pretty solid from what I've seen. And Cloud just on Wi-Fi in general. Pretty good character. Do have to play neutral still. You don't get out of that, but you do also have a lot of really good options.
Yeah, just looking up this individual, wound up doing quite well over the past weekend, and straight out of Smashville, our good friends over at A&G hosting that thing, making it all the way to grand finals. Eventually wound up taking winners final over an individual named a Coward, who was a Robin, I believe, in that particular bracket, but wound up dropping the grand finals. So not a bad player all in all, and taking second out of 172 players is nothing to shake a stick at. Trying to make their way through bracket here against another sword-wielding individual in Chino, who has not done too poorly themselves. In fact, third in the West Coast tournament, hosted by Nerd Street Gamers just this past Tuesday night, excuse me. Wound up losing to Lights in losers final, but taking out some pretty decent competition along the way.
Yeah, man, and you really have to for these brackets. Just in the sheer numbers, you do get a lot of these regulars who are just grinding these events out and are really good, even consistently, which is something we've seen in this tournament. Just the consistent people. Consistent placings from like really good players, and that's been the beauty of Wi-Fi, because you're not restricted to your territories, especially the way you've been doing them here, where we don't even really run much region lock anymore. So you really do start to see, sort of the cream rise, I guess, and even even if you're not cream of the crop, you're still getting your namesake out there in different tournaments, like. Even like Webb, you'll see Webb pop up, and who, by the way, got taken out by Stan Luna. Shoutouts to Ubel in chat for informing me of that. But you'll see him like place at the box fourth or whatever. He got third pretty well and placed well here. But still, these mountain of names like the Soul Hexes, Ling, Chunky Kongs, all those people just still good tech, still making it happen regularly. And that was a pretty good job evening things out for Rem, man. That was. Good reaction, good, kind of just stayed calm and took out the Cloud with the bad recovery.
Yeah, Chino and Rem both hailing from just south of the border. We were talking about how well Soul Hex was doing right on that border town of Brownsville, Texas. Well, they might just be a short walk, short hop across the Rio Grande away in Mexico. So that's Chino trying to exert stage control. And maybe some local bragging rights. You never know. Can never say for sure local. It just says Mexico in their Smash GG. So Mexico's a pretty big country, turns out, Chris. But
yeah, it's a. Some say it's a pretty good size. And the thing about I'm really
fun fact, its official name, the United States of Mexico.
Yeah, I think I heard that.
Yeah, Los Estados Unidos de Mexico. Huh. Sorry, I don't know why I brought that up. I just thought it was fun. Go on.
I like it. No, we've been getting a lot of players from Mexico in these brackets, and I'm here for it, man. There's a lot of like players I'm just learning about who are apparently just really good just from Mexico that I didn't know before. But obviously, since they're coming through to the tournament that I'm streaming and watching week in, week out, I'm starting to get to know them, and it's cool, man. Like they're good. Like Javio's coming out for a while, and like that whole scene. Definitely, you can tell that they grind. That was actually pretty close. So let's see. Yeah, one of the many ways that Lucas can kill out this percent. Although similarly to Cloud, man, all it's going to take is like a back air, which there we go. That's exactly what Chino's looking for.
Yeah.
Will he get it? He might.
Ooh. Yeah, looking to space themselves out and trying to get Chino to maybe hesitate on the approach, but simply not doing. for the time being, as they're sitting at 1 stock apiece. That's going to be Chino off stage, but is able to get back up through some air dodge shenanigans, I'm just going to call them. Gets the grab and the up throw. You better believe that's a kill. And Rem, yeah, 3 exclamation points, which is about where I'd stop with the exclamation points, to their credit. So
yeah, then it's just like kind of weird after that, right? Like you don't want to sound too excited, but
like 3 exclamation points gets the point across. Like you are very excited and you're staying it that way. After that, it's a little like,
yeah, you don't want to
pull it.
Yeah, you don't want to like. All right, we got it. Yeah. So, anyways, there we go. That was a pretty tight game there, and I won't be surprised if it goes to Game 3. Quite honestly, I don't know either of these players well enough, as we were kind of talking about before. But yeah, Lucas definitely gets a screen time at DNA. That's for sure.
Every week. For certain. And it's so weird that WebJP isn't even going to be the highest finishing Lucas this week, where we have Rem, who's rolling through, trying to qualify for top 8 winner side. Meanwhile, Webb is out at 17th, so unfamiliar territory for WebJP. This has kind of been their house, especially during the beginning of the Wi-Fi brackets, but continuing on to Winners Quarterfinal, Pokemon Stadium 2 will be the destination for this game number 2. And yeah, this is Rem going to try to continue their good run of form, but Chino, it's not like they were playing poorly either. I'm trying to figure out what they can do a little bit better. Certainly not run into those up smashes on the platform. My goodness.
Oh yeah, boy, that'll not do it. I thought that was curtains, but it was not. I guess just a couple more % would have did it, but still pretty nice to land that off stage. And the nice part about Cloud and Limit, it comes back pretty quick. So being at 84
for all the jokes that we make when it's 2 stocks to 2, those are the things that remind you that it is not, in fact, Smash 4. It's like, okay, so cross slash just doesn't kill off the ledge at 40% anymore. That's good to know.
Okay, yeah. Good. Wow, apparently neither does down smash. What the heck? But falling off from there, I guess we'll get him off stage a lot of times and turn in the favor. Fair coming out with the Lucas Bigfoot with psychic stuff around it. And here we go, yeah. Very even. You want to talk about Smash 4, right? You know what I'm about to say. You see the clock. You see the stocks. Yeah, anyways.
I don't follow.
All right, I'm not gonna finish.
All right, no, that's all.
Yeah, I'm sometimes reluctant to mention it, but I almost can't miss it.
No, suit yourself. I mean, you actually. Plus, it wouldn't work because Lucas was banned in MDDA. If you don't, remember that. Dude. So we're just a little further south. So that's what a time to be alive that was. So anyway, Rem is not going to connect on the up air, and not going to connect on the up B will Chino. And really just, it's going to be a battle for the skies, but again, at different distances, it might just come down to whether or not you can connect with those fast-falling PK fires, with which Rem seems to be doing with pretty decent success in getting Chino into that disadvantageous state, which is where you're going to see a lot of that damage piled on, especially for these comebacks.
Yeah, here we go. Speaking of which, okay, that's actually probably the best place you could have fallen if you were Chino. Literally in an advantage space of neutral there, because it's looking really bad on the ledge, and there we go. That back air is going to clean it up, so Chino is going to take this lead. Exactly what he's going to want and need, considering he is down a game. Possibly going to Game 3 here if he keep mounting some damage.
I mean, it really is just you're fighting the clock at this point. You know that hit's going to come, and even before I can finish my sentence, Rem is more than happy to apply it again. Taken to the skies, it's aces up over Pokemon Stadium, and Rem is not done. These Nair combos coming through with flying colors.
Yeah, man, getting himself right back to where he needs to be, and that is in the lead. And yeah, the more damage you take against Lucas, I mean, it might sound dumb to say this, and maybe it is, but like, the easier things get. Lucas has 3 kill throws. He's got that fair that is really strong. PK Fire will kill you off stage. Whether the character is good or bad, he definitely does have plenty of ways to take you out at a higher percentage. So, wow, gobbling up the cross beam there, or not the cross beam, blade beam.
Ooh. And that PK Fire right into the face of Chino is going to sting. And might get burned in more ways than one as the forward air is applied, and that is how you get things done if you are Rem. Just throw the kick out there, wax on, wax off, and move on up to winners semis.
Yeah, man, that's a good option if you're Lucas. That move will kill you, and it will kill you early, too. I mean, it wasn't that early, really, for Chino, but very convincing here. And, yeah, Cloud obviously struggles off stage, so in that position, Lucas is going to capitalize every time. So that is going to be Rem moving on up to fight Miles in winter semifinals. And meanwhile, we're going to get Luminous and Chunky Kong, I believe, who's going to be playing Justy, who is playing Steve today. I don't know if you saw that match earlier, Steve, but that was nuts. Did you watch that?
Yes, I did. I saw Justy facing off against Ling, again, the defending champion of this bracket. And Justy, as soon as they jump on in from going from downtown, building the L's up against Ling.
Dude, that was hilarious.
So very ironic.
I cannot believe that. Well, guess what? Well, we do have ML coming in the cast for me right now, but before I change that, I just want to throw this up here. Still going to let you take this, but this tournament coming up next Friday.
Oh yeah, Champions for Charity. It's going to be hype. We got that coming up. You said wait, why does it say October 25th? Is my question. Did we not get the...
I think I have an old ad. That's hilarious. It's actually next Friday. I'm glad you saw that because I did not notice. That scared me.
Yeah, dude, that scared me. I was like, wait, what is going on? Either way, what has not changed is the $1,000 prize pool, and it's free entry. You better believe we're going to be rocking out over on Facebook Gaming. Of course, our good friends over at Hit Point, powering this whole bracket and Games for Love. You gotta love the work that they do. Definitely support them and look them up on Google. See all the amazing work that they do, and we are proud to be part of that. That's you powering it. I believe,
well, I'll be running the stream.